You want to pause?
It's okay. I've still got it. Yeah. Dang it! I can't pause. No, I'm gonna have to run the play.
I can't pause either.
Oh, that was a great
I
block.
was,
Oh,
I was
dang
feeling
it.
the toss. I
Oof.
was feeling the toss.
Yeah.
I'm going to try and cool more of your plays before they happen.
Ooh, brave. Okay.
We'll see. There was just with that one where I called, oh, you're going PA crosses here. This is a... Ooh, you're faking this. There you go.
Oh, it almost worked. Almost worked. Dang it. Oh. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. Oh, he pulled back. Doesn't matter.
Oh, come on.
Oh.
You should have seen that play. It was essentially my ends pull back and drop into coverage. And my two outside linebackers blitz.
Fair enough.
So it looks like I'm stacking the box in a blitz. But I'm
I did
actually
not see that coming. I'm not gonna lie.
dropping back in coverage.
What?
Excuse me, I pressed the tackle button and my player was in the way, so he didn't tackle.
Yeah, boy. Is the sound and everything okay?
I haven't checked. Yes, yeah, okay, it sounded good.
Beautiful. Welcome back to Flag on the Play. Woo.
We're streaming again.
We're here again. You've just appeared in a match that I'm actually playing okay at, even though Sam is clearly playing better than I am.
I don't quite understand how you're winning this, to be honest.
Yep. Me neither, I'm not gonna lie. We've actually got things to talk about this week. Woo.
Yeah, drafts on Friday night. We'll be there.
We will be there. Draft night special.
Yeah.
It's going to be good. Oh, good tackle, lads. So we're going to do probably a little bit talking about that. We've got some weird mock drafts for you, which are just weird. I love them. It was great fun making them. Also, 50-year options deadline is this week, so we can talk through some contracts.
Who's been picked up, or whose options have been picked up already, and who's out there who hasn't been picked up, and why they should or shouldn't.
Yep. So this is 5th year. So the 5th year will be next year.
Yes.
Or the year after. Next year. Wait,
Year
2018.
after next year.
18, 19, 20. This is 21. Yeah, that's 4. Cool.
Yeah, it's the year after this year.
Yeah. Nice.
Essentially, yeah. So, first overall pick, Baker Mayfield's already been picked up. The deadline for this is the 3rd of May.
3rd of May.
Which is why it's come into a bit more of a...
It's about a week away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So players like Denzel Ward's been picked up.
Yeah, makes sense.
Baker Mayfield. Have a look. Here.
Interestingly, Saquon Barkley has not had his picked up
Not yet. Neither has Josh Allen. Neither has Bradley Chubb, Quentin Nelson. There's Jair Alexander, Leighton Van Der Esch, DJ Moore, Calvin Ridley, Lamar Jackson.
This is 5th year options. So on a rookie contract, you get the option. It's a 3-year contract, and you get the option to pick up the 4th year and the 5th year. The 4th year.
You get an option to pick up the 5th year.
I thought you got an option on the 4th as well.
I think it's 4th year with later picks, I believe.
Right.
But with first rounds, it's they're locked in for 4, and you have the 5th year option.
Yeah.
And
which
way
means you can pick them up.
Paying is different as well. So if they're a top 10 pick, the 5th year option, you're paying them as much as the transition tag.
Oh wow!
For that year, if they were 11 to 32, then you're paying them as much as the average of the 11 to 25th highest paid salaries in that position. teams will take their time on this. There are a couple of no-brainers: Derwin James, Jair Alexander, Saquon Barkley. Players who you want to just see on the same team as long as they can be. I nearly got the spin. Essentially. We'll be here, Kat. We'll be here on the draft.
All night.
I have got plenty of caffeine.
Yeah. The main thing for the 5th-year options is it will be cheaper than giving them a new contract. And it's also not as much.
Most of the time, yes.
Yeah.
So some players have already been extended.
Yes. Because they're worth
such as... Where was it? Colton Miller.
Interesting.
Of all the players I would have seen extended, it wouldn't be Colton Miller, but Oh.
Yeah. Oh. Oh no.
Nice.
Oh, it's fine. It's all good.
Okay, it's the end of the quarter.
It's all good. It's all good.
Oh, dear. Madden won't...
Just won't let me
words.
win.
Yeah.
Won't let me win.
This is the turning point, like when they switch the lights off at the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
This is where we win.
Come on, get in there.
Oh,
that was awful.
Oh.
Awful. Probably stay up for the first round, then maybe stay up for the second. It's only the first round on Friday night.
The first round.
So I don't know how long it's going to take.
The first round is big theatrics, and it's, oh look, we're going to spend 20 minutes on each pick.
They only have 15 minutes, but... Oh, that was a mistake.
Myles Garrett.
Whoops. Yeah, some of these, it's really interesting. This class, actually, so this is first round of 2018.
Yeah.
Lots of these players are really good.
Yeah.
I should really hurry it up.
So with this tag, it's essentially if your rookie contract is still valid, essentially.
Yeah.
So players like Josh Rosen.
Yes.
He can't have a 5th-year option. He
Ah.
can't have a 5th-year option because it's been voided. His rookie contract was voided.
Yeah. Yeah.
But like Sam Darnold, they can absolutely. The Panthers can. Minka Fitzpatrick, Steelers can, because that contract is still in place.
Yeah.
Even though they've been traded.
Yeah. I was going to go through this list and suggest which of these guys deserve to be picked up, but actually,
it's most of them.
I was going to say, like, Baker Mayfield, yep. Saquon Barkley, yep. Sam Darnold, yep. Denzel Ward, yes. Bradley Chubb, yes.
Oof.
Quentin Nelson, yes. Josh Allen, yes. Roquan Smith, yes.
He's already been picked up, yes, and he's playing amazingly at the moment.
Mike McGlinchey, yeah. Josh Rosen, potentially the worst of these first round picks. What a swat! Beautiful. Minka Fitzpatrick, yeah. Vita Vea, yep. Daron Payne's picking it up. He's getting there.
Yeah.
Tremaine Edmonds. Oh, sorry, I've gone down a bit. Marcus Davenport has played okay.
Yeah.
I would pick up that. Oh, dang it! What? Whoa! All right.
It's that change. It's that change of direction ability after the catch.
Yeah. Tremaine Edmonds. Oh, Colton Miller's already been picked up. Tremaine Edmonds, Derwin James, Jair Alexander, Leighton Van Der Esch, all yeses.
Tremaine Edmonds, I would be kind of a little hesitant about there.
He's played well, hasn't he?
He's played all right. I don't know if he's 5th-year option worthy.
Apparently, it takes about 4 hours. Interesting. Yeah, I was struggling to come up with a number in my head actually because they have 15 minutes per pick, but obviously they're not going to all take the whole 15 minutes to make the pick.
Yes. So once the pick is in, the next team is on the clock. Oh, that's the wrong button.
Yeah. So, 10 minutes. I thought it was 15. Whoops.
Either way, it'll take a while.
They like to take their time, yes.
Yeah, especially with the first round.
Yep.
As you get later down, it starts to pick it up a little bit.
We gotta have all the draft hugs.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Jags won't take long unless they go for something ridiculous.
Yeah.
Interesting. Lions went for Frank Ragnow, who. Oh. Wow. Okay then. So you've got a 20 and 21.
Sometimes you don't even have to juke.
Yeah.
Honestly, like when they expect the juke, don't.
Frank Ragnow and Billy Price kind of.
Billy Price. Frank Ragnow's been all right.
We will get the boats though, Kat. Las Vegas will have the boats, I think, next year.
Rings a bell, yeah.
Or something. I can't remember.
We will see some in-person prospects.
Yeah.
There's, I think, currently about 20 attending.
Okay. Nice.
For the first round, and they're all pretty much first round locks. So.
Yeah.
Yeah. We won't see Trevor Lawrence.
No. Rashaan Evans probably deserves it.
Who's he for again? Oh,
Titans.
That's why you don't put a small safety on Noah Fant.
Legend. There we go. Has there ever been someone who's been invited in person hasn't been picked? Absolutely. The Jag. It was really interesting.
Sure.
The Jags last year, they picked someone in the first round, and everyone was projecting they'd take this offensive lineman in the first round.
Yeah.
And they actually ended up getting him in with their second round pick. So he was there at the venue, but didn't get picked until the second round. But he decided to stay because he pretty much knew he was going to get picked early.
Yeah.
So he came back the second day and got to have his moment on the stage, which was quite nice and brave of him.
Yeah.
So DJ Moore was a first round. To be fair, he's played well. Right.
He's played really well actually.
DJ Moore, Hayden Hurst has been traded. He should get his. Calvin Ridley.
Yes.
Yep. Rashad Penny. Ooh, that's a whiff from the Seahawks.
Yeah.
Terrell Edmonds.
Seahawks are still fairly high on him, but I really doubt.
Yeah. Terrell Edmonds might. He was okay.
I don't think he will. Oh wait, sorry. Did you say Tremaine Edmonds as well?
Terrell Edmonds, sorry. At the Steelers safety.
Tremaine Edmonds does as well. Tremaine Edmonds should.
Yeah, I agree.
Terrell Edmonds shouldn't.
Yeah. I think the NFL is the one who invites them, Kat. I think.
Yeah. Calvin Ridley, sorry.
Calvin Ridley, phenomenal, yeah. Knowing the Jaguars, they will pick up Taven Bryan because they have so little depth at D-tackle.
Yeah, and D-tackle isn't the strength of the draft this year.
No. Mike Hughes won't. Mike Hughes has not played well. Sony Michel might. It depends how hot the Patriots are on their current running backs.
Yeah.
Lamar Jackson, they're working a deal with him. They're working a deal with him, so that's fair enough.
You're going to want to lock up your franchise QB sooner rather than later.
Yeah. Nice.
I meant to side juke that.
Yeah. I like Sony Michel as well, Matt. I think the Patriots should keep him. I don't understand why. I think he had injuries or something, because I don't quite understand why they were so...
Yes, no, he did. They had a lot of running back injuries. But also, Patriots like to do classic Belichick committee running.
Yeah.
Which is why James White has had value for the last 5 years at the Patriots. It's because he's their receiving back. But then you've got Rex Burkhead, Sony Michel, all in the equation as well.
Yeah.
There's someone else now as well, I believe.
Damian Harris. Oh, how'd you find that hole? Dang. Well done. Are you ready for my weird mock draft?
Oh, go on.
So, my mock draft is the all traded mock draft, where every single pick is traded. And I've tried...
Technically mine is the same.
Yes, technically yours is the same. I have included the recent trades. Dang it. Ooh. Oh!
Oh no!
Oh! No! Oh!
Minor heart attack.
So I've included the recent trades.
Ooh, this is
and so we'll talk
fun.
about those when we get to them. Yeah, nice. Oh, beautiful. A lot of this doesn't make sense. It's more to try and get this to happen. It's basically just teams trading up to get them, and teams going, actually, I can go back. That's fine.
Yeah.
So that's kind of how it worked.
Chris Hogan.
What did happen to Chris Hogan?
Lions?
I feel like he's not on a team.
No,
anymore.
that was. He's. Pressure's coming fast. Get it out to the running back.
Yeah. Put him down. Okay, so you're ready. So who gets the first overall pick in the all traded draft?
Dolphins.
No. Oh, apparently he plays lacrosse now. Wow. That's a change. Oh, I should have known you were going up the middle. Oh.
And with the X Factor.
Yeah, not stopping that. Patriots, maybe always. No, I've gone sensible with this one. It seems as though all three teams in the top three are all going quarterback. That's what it seems like. So, with that in mind, I thought I'd switch them all around a bit.
Okay.
So it's a 3-team trade, and so the Jaguars go, we want lots of picks. So they trade all the way back to 3, and the Jets and the 49ers swap. So the Jets go number 1 and get Trevor Lawrence.
Yeah.
The 49ers go second and get Zach Wilson.
Okay.
And then the Jaguars, at 3, after getting all of these picks, pick up Penei Sewell and stay with Minshew for this season.
Fair enough. Yeah.
So that's how the first 3 picks work in my mind.
Yeah.
I've just realised that I've done something really stupid later on because I've completely forgot that I picked Penei Sewell first. But there we go.
Have you picked another tackle for the Jags?
Yeah, I have. But we live with it. That sounds like a very stupid move for the 49ers. It is, Matt. Yes, it is. But the 49ers have been stupid so far, so I'm continuing with that stupidity.
But in the...
Guess who gets number 4? Oh, dang it.
Who needs a tight end?
See, that was my thinking. But I didn't go there in the end. I went with something way more drastic and weird.
Do the Ravens trade up using their 2?
Yes! Yes!
And then pick Jamar Chase.
Yeah, well done. Round of applause. Throw it.
Just
Dang it. Yes, I wasn't sure whether it's both first round picks they trade away or whether it's just one or something.
I think they trade both. To trade up that high, they would trade away both.
That's what I was thinking. I've only done 1 in this mock, I think, but
yeah, fair enough. I mean, if you're just doing a trade, you kind of just switch the picks around. Yeah.
Oh, what a punt! Go on.
I should have picked that up, to be honest.
So yes, Ravens picked Jamar Chase at 4 after trading up all that way.
Yeah.
At 5. Thinking kind of about what Kat said, good tight ends are famous, okay tight ends are really spoken of. Which team has really struggled after their famous tight end retired?
Cowboys.
That's a really good one. I hadn't thought about that. Yeah. No, not them.
Not Chargers. They've had decent tight end.
Oof.
Famous
not the
tight
Falcons.
end.
Not the Falcons.
Famous tight end retires.
He didn't actually. He's retired now. He moved teams first time round. Anyway, I'll make it easy. Panthers.
Yes. Yeah. Okay.
And after losing Greg Olsen, so I thought, make it a little bit different. Panthers go, yeah, we're not going for a for a tackle. We're trading up to 5 to get Kyle Pitts.
Fair enough.
gives whichever quarterback they have a new
completely
weapon.
forgot about Greg Olsen because of his mediocrity with the Seahawks.
Yeah, exactly. Panthers, yes. If that was a guess, Cat, well done, yes.
If it was just...
just me just questioning my logic, then also fair enough. This also made sense in my head because the Jags picked Penei Sewell, the Bengals go, actually, let's go back and get a tackle later. So that made sense in my head. So the next 3 picks are pretty much exactly the same as... Ooh.
Didn't try to spin there.
That was... Green Bay without Jimmy... Jimmy Graham didn't do that well.
No, and he only spent 2 seasons there. He's a famous Saint more than anything.
Yeah, he was really good at the Saints, and then decided to stop playing football.
Seahawks. He was good at the Seahawks as well.
Yeah, that's true.
Von Miller's really doing
so Broncos trade up to 6 to get Fields, Patriots go to 7 to get for Lance, and then the Bengals at 8 to pick Rashawn Slater to get their tackle.
Yeah. Make him go inside.
Ooh. So the Dolphins at 9 pick Micah Parsons because that's a traded one.
Yes.
With the Broncos. So that's kind of all...
Oh, this is the worst play call.
Yes, Jordy Nelson, yeah. Makes sense. There's the gap, run away from him. Ooh, throw him off.
Jordy Nelson is amazing.
Yeah, he was.
I will have no Jordy Nelson slander in this stream. If you're calling Julian Edelman a Hall of Famer, Jordy Nelson gets in there before him.
Yes, that's probably accurate. Throwing that now.
Oh!
Gosh. And then it gets weird.
Yeah, okay.
So the Eagles, want their choice because it's the Eagles.
Yes.
They want to get ahead of the Giants. So the Cowboys are quite happy to trade because the Cowboys we're going to get certain at 12 because the Eagles and the Giants are both going to pick wide receivers. We'll give...
Why am I over here? I'm playing zone coverage, not man.
Thank you. No, come on!
Oh, I love that.
Fitzmagic is... Where is Fitzmagic at the moment? He's gone to Washington, that's it. No longer there. So yeah, the Eagles go up to 10.
Wide receiver screen to the right, Nathan?
No.
Nearly.
All right then. So they pick Devonta Smith anyway, even though they would have got him
Shall
anyway.
I just kind of hang back here?
Oh no.
Wait for the fake.
Here we go. But then... Because it doesn't count.
It was a running back trying to catch, by the way, which was why I was... Oh, you're doing that? Seriously? It wasn't even...
Here we go. No, dang it, why would you kick it at him? Dang. Oh,
come on, Maker. Come on, Maker Bayfield.
So yes. Or, yes. But then the Giants, in the heat of the moment... Yes. No. Oh. In the heat of the moment, rather than picking Jalen Waddle, decide to trade for Julio Jones.
Ooh, okay.
So there have been rumours.
We have heard that Julio Jones, or that the Falcons have been taking calls for Julio Jones.
Yes.
Now, any trade that he's involved with won't happen until. How does Denzel Ward not get that?
Yes, you're right. This is exactly. It gets weird. It was a challenge to try and get every team to make a trade that sort of made sense, but
that's why I didn't do that one.
So, but also,
Falcons have taken calls for Julio Jones. I think it's unlikely he gets traded. If he does, it'll be after June 1st.
Yeah, Julio Jones is
one of bonus reasons in cap space.
Yeah, Julio Jones is so good. People don't think he's good. That's
when he's healthy.
He
is incredible.
The thing about Julio Jones is, number one, when he's healthy, he's unhealthy a lot. When he's healthy, he is constantly marked by two players, because even when he's marked by two players, he still catches the ball.
Why do you think Calvin Ridley's been so good?
Yeah. So it's kind of... Come here.
Oh,
no! Oh, no! Why did you stop? Oh, gosh. Julio Jones would be worth a trade, absolutely.
Yes.
Also, I think this makes complete sense for the Falcons.
Wouldn't be angry if the Packers traded for him, although we have no cap space.
Yes, he's basically like Budget Megatron, except Budget Megatron is phenomenal. So, like,
yeah. Ooh, just got that off.
Oh, where'd it go? Oh, thank goodness.
Nearly.
Also, this makes complete sense for the Falcons, because they trade away from 4, potentially get 2 first-round picks off the Ravens, and then potentially get a third off the Giants here, or whoever may trade for Julio Jones. So, fair play to the Falcons. The Falcons then go defense, because that makes the most sense in my head.
Yeah.
So they go Certain or Barmore. And I couldn't just...
Where's this again?
11.
Barmore would be a reach, but I think I have him going earlier in my draft.
Yeah. And then the Cowboys at 12 are kind of sitting there like, well, we were going to go for one of those two, so they go with whichever one the Falcons don't pick. Basically.
Look how that all works out.
I'm
Beckham.
so worried that was... So then we get to the Chargers, who are probably going to take tackle, but there's another team that wants the next best tackle more than them, and that team is the Raiders. They trade up to 13 to pick Darisaw.
Yeah. Makes sense.
Who's picking at 13? I'm trying to remember
Oh,
now.
where's my 13 would
it's
be
the Vikings.
Chargers would be 13. Vikings is 14.
Vikings 14. Shame Cowboys can't pick the whole new D line in the first round. Yeah, I tried. I did try. So I've got. This is more again the Bears being stupid and also needing kind of the Vikings to trade away this pick. The Bears trade up to 14 and pick Mac Jones because why not?
Yeah.
It feels like a Bears move.
No, absolutely. I can see Bears trading up to pick a QB anyways. So
Raiders look solid for the couple of next season. 7-7 while beating Kansas isn't to be sniffed at. Yeah, but then they completely folded.
Have you heard that it's going to be 17 games now instead of 16?
Yeah,
or 17.
That's going to work. That's going to work well with
17 games.
With the new 7th seed as well, because you can't have teams on 8 and 8.
Yes, so goodbye 500 seasons.
Goodbye 500 seasons, which is not a bad thing, because it really separates good and bad teams, basically.
Well, sort of. Oh, I think I pressed the wrong button on this display.
Yes, Raiders should be... Oh, that was not a block. That ready for 7 and 8 Cowboys. It'd actually be 7 and... Actually, it'd be 8 and 9. 8 and 9?
Yeah, 8 and 9.
Yeah. So yeah, Lions at 15 then.
Yeah.
Pick Jalen Waddle. Because he will be available. Well done. Which I think makes sense, replacing Kenny Golladay.
Yeah.
Separates the NFC East from the rest of the league. I mean, they already have, but
they already have, yeah. I think playing a lot of driving games has been helping me. Madden, just weave through the corners.
And then I was kind of doing this based off where players should go rather than which teams are going to trade up.
Yeah.
So I was kind of looking, okay, which team is willing to trade up for some safety help? So the Titans trade up to 16 for Morig.
Okay. That's quite reachy.
Yes, I agree. I didn't say it was a good. I didn't say this was a good draft.
Oh no, you just wait for mine. I think mine, the first kind of 10 picks. Yeah. Because I've got position of need rather than best player available.
Yes. So Chargers take...
why'd you drop off?
I'll take that. Chargers take Elijah Vera Tucker, so they basically swap with the Raiders, but get some extra picks, which I don't think the Chargers will mind at all.
Yeah, makes sense.
Cardinals... Why are the Cardinals at 18? Oh, I didn't trade that pick. Dang it.
Ooh.
Okay, sorry, I failed. No, I did. Sorry, the Cardinals, of course they trade, because they tried with the Titans, and then... There's some weird trading here. So the Cardinals get pick 18, which...
Cardinals pick at 17, or pick at 16, usually.
Yes, so they trade with...
17, then that trade's fine.
Who do they trade with? I'm trying to remember. They trade with the Titans, who then trade with the Dolphins. That's how the Cardinals get back to 18.
Okay. I mean, 18, it's 18 rather than...
Yes, 18, sorry. Cardinals pick J.C. Horn at 18.
Yeah. Here's some fun draft news for everyone. Don't be surprised if J.C. Horn drops. Nope, sorry, Caleb Farley.
Yes.
Caleb Farley might drop quite far down in the first round due to not playing for 2 years.
Interesting.
Because of injury. He's been injured quite a lot at college.
Yes.
And a lot of scouts and execs are going to see that and go,
yes.
Do we want that?
Yes. That makes a lot of sense to me.
He'll still get picked in his 20s.
Yeah, I imagine.
But that's way below where he should have been picked.
Yeah. At 19, so Steelers trade with Washington to trade up to get the first edge rusher off the board, Kwity Paye.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, come on. Ooh. How is he open there?
Then Vikings, who were already at 20 after their trade with the Bears, take the next best edge rusher, who on my list was Jason Owe, but it could be someone else.
Jalen Phillips, I would put there as well, potentially.
Then the Packers and the Colts trade, so Packers get 21 and pick Greg Newsome.
Yeah, I think I can see that happening anyways. I think Packers trade up to, or potentially trade with the Steelers or something. They trade into the low 20s, I reckon.
Yeah. Go on.
Out of bounds, come on.
No. Tapped. Beautiful. You love to see it.
Not happy with this defense.
Why is McManus running it? Why is he running it? What happened? So Dolphins at 22 take a tackle. So they're taking... I think Walker Little was next on my board, which again feels early. They can take Tevin Jenkins.
That's I would put Tevin Jenkins over Walker Little personally.
Yeah, that's fine. Jets. I did fail the Jets.
What pick's this?
23 at the Jets. I didn't trade. Dang it.
It's technically traded from the Seahawks, so it is.
It technically counts.
It technically counts.
They take Owusu Karamoa.
Yeah.
Because good
defense.
Come on. Washington take Caleb Farley at 24 then. Saints trade up with the Jaguars, so the Saints get the next best.
Yeah.
Trade the Jags and Jets pick and you'll be alright. You messed up the Jags pick anyway. Yes. Yeah, this is the difficult thing. The Jaguars are actually in a really prime position at 25 to sort of pick whatever they want.
Yeah.
And I found that quite difficult because they trade with the Saints here, and the Saints go Asante Samuel Jr.
Okay.
Or another cornerback of choice.
Yes.
Because they need that help. And I got the Jags at 28, still picking Tevin Jenkins, even though they shouldn't because they picked Penei Sewell earlier in this draft. I've got the Bucks then trading with the Colts. So the Colts were at 25. No, sorry, at 26 because they traded with. they were at 29 because they traded with the Colts.
Ooh, shouldn't have thrown that.
I then had them trading with the Browns because the Browns go back a little bit. So the Colts then trade with the Bucks because the Bucks go up because the Bucks go to 26 to pick Terrence Marshall to get a wide receiver.
Yeah.
Because actually, lots of teams will be like, this is a deep class, we'll go back for a wide receiver. The Bucks actually are probably the one, like, they don't need to upgrade many places, but wide receiver depth is quite helpful, so they could trade up to get... they might trade up a
I
little
think
bit.
Bucks take receiver late anyways, or potentially safety. But...
Yeah. So Falcons at 27, so that's one of the Ravens' picks. Wow, he was wide open. Oh, no.
Beckham, why are you running forwards to try and block? Run back, please. Give me some help.
Yeah. So I'll tell you how I'm going to do it. I'm going to give the Jaguars... Because the Falcons at 27, let's say they get 31 as well. Because even though that was different in mine, I had them having Jalen Phillips or Najee Harris at 27 because they need a running back. And also, if they've already picked Patrick Surtain earlier and they've got another pick here, I feel like they can pick Najee Harris. Bucks can do whatever they want. Literally, they're the first team to bring back their full Super Bowl starting 22. So they can
I don't understand how they managed to do that.
I have no idea how they've managed to do that.
There's some cap magic in there. Or no, I tell you what it is. It's a lot of help from voidable years.
Yes. Yep. So I'm having Falcons take Najee Harris there. So that means the Jags potentially take Jalen Phillips then at 28 rather than Tevin Jenkins.
Yeah.
Because not that they probably do need edge help. They didn't pick up an edge guy. So
yeah, who do they have on the edge at the moment? They have
it's Josh Allen and the LSU guy. Helpful.
Yeah. I don't know the Jags that well. You do.
What is his name? Types in Jaguars roster. I feel like I should know this. I do know this somewhere in the back of my head.
LSU. That's not going to help me, is it?
Clavon Chaisson.
Oh yes, yeah.
Gronk's massive shoulders widen the salary cap. Love that. So it might be worth them having some edge backup.
How? And then hit sticks and he still catches it. You've thrown for 300 yards over me.
Yeah. Because Drew Lock is the GOAT.
No, it's because every time I try and use a corner or whatever, it goes horribly wrong.
So at 29, because the Browns traded back, they take Azeez Ojulari.
Yeah.
Which actually sort of makes sense to me. Yeah. I was tempted... At 30, I was kind of like, I have no idea how I'm trading with the Bills. So the Bills actually the Jets trade up like 4 picks or something. 4 or 5 picks, I don't know.
Okay.
From the second round. So the Jets move up to take, because Najee Harris is gone, the Jets take Travis Etienne at 30.
Don't be surprised if Devonta Williams goes off the board quickly as well.
Yeah, he's
lots of scouts talking about him as in the conversation of the top 3 running backs.
Yes.
After that, there's not much.
No. The North Carolina's run game this year was phenomenal. Like, they've got 2 running backs who are kind of in the conversation to be kind of first 2 rounds. Like, that's that's crazy. So I've got Ravens here at 31 with Gregory Rousseau.
They have that pick anyways.
Yeah, but they may trade it to the Falcons in this draft, in which case the Falcons take Rousseau.
Oh, come on, I need to stop hit sticking.
And then the Colts at 32 take Samuel Cosmi.
Yeah.
So it sort of all makes sense.
In a roundabout way. Yeah.
In a sort of roundabout way. I feel like all the teams that traded back are teams that would happily take more picks, but also still got what they wanted. I feel like because you've got the Bengals trading back and still getting a tackle. So you've got Jags trading back and taking a tackle, which works, but I don't think they'll do it.
No.
Because they take a tackle, the Bengals trade back and still get a tackle, so that works for them well. You've got the Chargers trading back and getting a tackle still, so that works great for them.
Yeah.
Who else? You've got the Vikings trading back and still getting an edge guy.
Yeah.
Which I think makes sense for them, because they need more picks as well.
Yeah.
You've got the Falcons just trading the madness out of this draft. Oh! Sack 6!
Yeah. I told you my O-line's not good.
Yeah. Who else did some... I just feel like it worked. Why I was on the wrong guy and there was a guy wide open who you fully missed.
Yeah.
Lions trading back and getting Jalen Waddle sort of makes sense to me as well. Like last time, they sort of didn't really get the guy they wanted.
Come on.
Yes! Beautiful. So that's my...
7 sacks this game.
That's my all-trade draft. You are welcome for the weirdness.
Yeah. My draft is a little bit different. Mine is the all-opposite draft. Which is the NFL decides, you know what we're going to do? We're going to give the best teams, the teams who did the best this year, we're going to give them the number 1 overall pick. And we're going to go down the order. Precursor to this, just a warning, I went positions of need rather than... How did I not pick that off? I went position of need rather than best player available.
Okay.
So this will be weird.
Nathan cries in Jags. To be fair, I've seen some of his draft already, and the Jags do quite well.
The Jags do quite well.
Oh.
I was expecting that. Okay, so number 1 overall, Tampa Bay.
Penei Sewell.
No.
Oh.
I've gone something different. I have gone best player available. Kyle Pitts.
Yes! Tight end number 1 overall. Love
Yeah.
to see it. Go Gators.
And yeah, so we then have at number 2, we have the Ravens, newly at number 2.
Newly at number 2.
Yeah, and they pick next best receiver off the board.
Terrence Marshall.
Jamar Chase.
Jamar Chase, even, sorry. Not Terrence Marshall. I was getting
Terrence
LSU
Marshall.
receiver. Sorry. Oh, that was just a poor throw.
Yes, it was.
That's my first interception of the game. Are you proud? I have 7 sacks and 1 interception. This is a big deal.
He's playing well and it's scaring me.
I can play well. Sometimes.
Right, let's do this play so it doesn't have to rely on blocking Von Miller.
Trevor Lawrence going to fall to 32. Exactly.
Not quite, but he does fall. Okay, number 3, the Bills here picking at number 3. And they pick up Penei Sewell, tackle.
Yeah, absolute sense. Yeah.
Sorry, give me a sec while I juke your defenders.
Rude.
And the Packers picking at number 4, having a really high overall pick for the first time in a while. I'm very happy about this. And guess who they pick up?
Patrick Surtain.
Oh no, I already told you who they pick up and you got it wrong.
Wait.
I told you this already. I told you I was like, I can't decide between these 2 players. And then I told you, oh wait, I decided.
It's gone completely out of my head.
Linebacker, Micah Parsons.
Yes, I was going to say that as well.
At 4.
Yeah, makes complete sense. I think he's probably worth
Big
that.
need.
Oh.
Sorry, I need to replay that. What?
Gosh, that was like just killed a man. Like,
oh dear.
Gosh.
Okay, so we have Saints at number 5 now.
yes.
And who do they need?
everything.
Oh, you saw it, but it wasn't good enough.
Oh, it was good enough! I reckon Packers will trade Rodgers for a 4th rounder and Jeopardy podium so they can draft Lawrence. I definitely see that happening. That's gotta happen, surely.
Right, so Saints at 5. Devonta Smith.
Ooh. Yes. Oh, yes. Swat it down. Drew Lock is better than Baker Mayfield.
It's Von Miller, and my O-line is trash. And here is where the dodgy picks start to come in.
Yes. Come on, Schobert, come at me! Yes!
Nathan's playing well. I'm not liking it.
That was just
right. Dodgy pick, sort of, but it's position of need and it's a good player.
Yep.
The Ravens at number 6.
Yes.
Rashawn Slater.
This is where you needed to. That's where you need an all-trade draft to go back on that one.
Oh, the next pick's even worse. Don't worry.
Yeah, it's a bit early, but I can see it happening.
But they need tackle.
I was going to say I can see someone reaching for that. Drew Lock runs this way, sees the gap, throws it in there.
How? Come on.
Yeah.
What is happening there?
Drew Lock is my quarterback. Sam, I'm the first guy to put up 50 in one of our games.
I've put up 50, haven't I?
Have you? Oh. Sam, I can't believe you didn't get that juke. Oh, this is just beautiful.
Right, okay. 7, the Browns.
Yeah.
Why are you onside kicking this? And why isn't it audibling?
Go on. No, dang it, they touched it too early. Dang it.
Okay, in the wake of that, I shouldn't have accepted. Oh yeah, that's fine. In the wake of that, Browns pick up Christian Barmore.
Ooh,
7.
That's really early. To be fair,
it is.
Again,
they need
7.
interior D-line.
Yeah, I can see again that like I can obviously I can see all of this
make
happening.
the pass. I'm getting no blocking here.
Said Denver while crying. Yep, it's that meme of the crying face with the happy mask over it.
Yeah.
I can see a team doing that because he's the best D-tackle in a very poor D-tackle class.
Yeah.
So I can see, get out there. That's all right. I can see a team potentially going early on that just in case.
Yeah.
Get in there. Yes.
Oh, come on. Right, so guess what happens at pick 8?
Pick 8. Who's pick 8?
Jags.
Trevor Lawrence!
Yes.
Yeah!
He falls to 8, but they get their man.
Yes.
Oh, that's a bad decision. That's a bad decision. Oh, come on.
Yes!
They definitely was a pass interference.
It was a perfect decision. It was pass interference from your own guy, actually, I think.
Yeah, I know. This is Madden not liking me. Okay, so Steelers are picking at 9.
Okay. Ooh, that's not going to be far enough. Good pick. No, don't stop him. I do love Schobert, but no! Come on! Go!
Come on, I need this. Yes!
No! Dang it.
Oh dear.
That was not
it doesn't make any sense to go for 2.
You should though.
No, because it's 17. I just missed that.
Now it does.
It's what is it? That's 11. I mean, it's still a 2-score game.
Yep. There's still time.
Steelers at 9. Who do they pick? Pretty sure I told you this.
Is this a reach or not a reach?
Not a reach.
Not a reach.
Personally.
Waddle?
No.
Oh.
Think about it. Who's old, arthritic, and can't throw the ball down the field?
Oh, yeah, fair enough. Zach Wilson.
No.
As it. Oh, Fields.
Yes.
Yeah, I got there eventually.
Personally, I think Fields is the better choice for the Steelers. That being said, Wilson is the better quarterback, but I think Fields is probably a better fit.
Yes, I can see that happening. 6 to 9 sacks. Nice.
Good. And so at 10, the Jets are picking.
Ooh!
Yes. Myles Garrett, 11 tackles.
So do the Jets get Zach Wilson at 10?
Yes, they do.
This is such a weird draft. I love it.
It is. And guess who's picking next?
Let's have a look.
It's the Titans.
Titans. Oh, okay. Oh, no! Oh, dang it. Yes.
Oh.
Good stop. Good stop.
Titans are picking at 11, and they have plenty of needs, but a big need of theirs is wide receiver. And so they go Jalen Waddle.
Wow, that works really well in their favour.
Yes, it does.
Yes, it wouldn't surprise me to see the Steelers pick a running back. I imagine they wait till round 2. But actually, I guess it'll depend how the first round goes. Because if no running backs go in the first round, then they'll probably...
I think 1 will go. I don't know if 2...
Well, that's my thinking, is if 1 goes, it wouldn't surprise me if the rest start to follow.
Yes, yeah. Oof. Oh, come on.
Oh, that
the lag of me trying to catch it.
This just hasn't been your day.
It hasn't. Right, 12. Colts.
Colts. This is a bit early for another lineman.
I don't think so, because I went lineman.
Christian
Darrisaw.
Darrisaw, that's what I was going for, yeah. Yeah, that makes sense.
Anthony Costanzo retired, so they need another lineman. Makes sense. Bears picking at 13. Think about who's available here.
Yeah, I was going to say, this is like Trey Lance or something.
Yes.
Diving
exactly.
for the first.
This is Trey Lance or something.
This is Trey Lance. Yes, okay, yeah.
At 14, we have Washington.
Do they go Mac Jones?
Yes, they do.
Yeah. No! No way! Get over that! No! Dang it! I'm throwing this game.
The comeback is on.
Oh no. Oh no. This is not good.
This play always works on NCAA. It doesn't work here.
Not when you have Von Miller coming off the edge.
Yeah, exactly. The problem is it takes longer to throw a bullet pass than it does any other pass.
Yeah.
And so when you're holding the button to try and get someone to pass, that's how you know it's a bullet pass, by the length of time you hold the button.
Yes.
And so it takes a little bit to register, they want to bullet pass it.
Yeah.
And that's why none of my throws have been getting off.
That's the excuse. Ooh. Not quite.
Right, pick 15. Dolphins.
Dolphins.
Wait, did I do Washington?
Yes, Mac Jones.
Yes, Mac Jones, yeah.
Yeah. That feels like... yeah.
Yeah.
Makes sense. I don't fully agree with it, but... I mean,
Neither,
I don't agree.
but it makes sense.
I just don't agree with it, just with Mac Jones that early. I don't...
I think Mac Jones goes top 10, to be honest.
It's difficult.
I don't agree with it, but that's what I'm seeing.
It's really difficult to evaluate Mac Jones because, number one, he wasn't flashy. And the fact that he wasn't flashy is kind of a good thing because it means that fundamentally he's a good QB.
Yes.
But at the same time, because he's not flashy, you kind of go, well, if he doesn't stand out, he can't be that stand out a QB.
Yes.
And also he was at Alabama, and I like that someone did a great metaphor on something I was watching. It's like being handed the keys to a Ferrari. It's not like you're being handed the keys to a rundown Mini that needs kind of 4 tyres replacing and maybe a new set of brakes or something. No, you're being handed the keys of a brand new Ferrari. You had Waddle, you had Smith, you had you had Najee Harris. Yeah, it's like It's not like, ooh.
Oh, come on, you pick that rather than doing that.
So it was a bit... So it's really difficult. I'm sure he is a good
You still have
QB,
to learn how to drive.
yeah. This metaphor is going places now. Oh, hello. Oh, good tackle.
Yeah, you do still need to know how to be in control of it.
Yeah.
But
it's difficult.
But it's a Ferrari.
Yeah. So I kind of feel like the Bears make sense because that was weird. And you also look stupid when you crash. But that's the thing, is he never crashed. He was really solid throughout the entire season, and they deserved to win at the end. So
yeah,
like they didn't put a foot wrong.
Right, let's move on. Pick 15.
I think
Dolphins.
Najee Harris goes in Dolphins' later pick. I don't think he goes this early.
Oh, that was terrible. I didn't realise how much I was running away by.
Yeah, that was quite something. This early on, this is difficult now.
This is a bit of a weird pick.
Is it wide receiver?
Yeah.
Yeah, Devonta Smith.
No, he's off the ball, isn't he?
Is he?
That's the wrong receiver. I didn't press the button for that guy.
Oh yes,
I went
Smith
for the underneath route.
It worked.
Yeah, I'll take it. Oh, blitz up the middle. No, he drops off and he covers that one. He follows
I
it.
was covering that one and then I decided to change.
I'm so glad you did. Because I knew you were covering it, but I threw it anyways.
Who's the wide receiver you take here?
Rashad Bateman.
Yeah.
It's a bit early.
It is a bit early. Bateman, I feel, is gonna drop far, and it's not his fault. It's just after Waddle and Smith, you don't really have anyone stand out. You sort of just pick your best guy available.
Or you pick by scheme almost then with the next wide receivers.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, pick 16 with the Raiders.
They take same player. Elijah Vera Tucker or something.
Nope.
Oh.
It is still a big need for them. But I take other side of the ball.
Awuso Karamoro.
Patrick Surtain.
Oh, of course he's still there. That's actually, if he fell to the Raiders at 17, even though he won't, that would be phenomenal.
16. Oh yeah, 17. Yeah.
Like, go on, plug up the hole.
Yeah. Then 17, we have the Cardinals.
Yeah.
I think biggest need for them is going to be defense.
Yeah.
J.C. Horn.
Yeah, great pick.
Is available. 18, Patriots. This is going to be a interesting one, depending how you feel about what their biggest need is.
Yes.
I've gone defense.
I don't think that's a bad idea. Have you gone Quitty Pay?
I haven't. I've gone back-to-back-to-back corners.
Wow. That makes sense,
I've gone Greg Newsome.
That makes sense, actually. I agree, Matt, that... Go on, pick that off. Yes! Oh. Good reach.
Oh, no, go out of bounds.
Oh, good tackle. It's difficult because I absolutely agree that the Patriots' defense needs work.
Yes.
But also, yes, the biggest improvement you can make is at quarterback.
Yeah.
This just doesn't look good.
Oh, come on.
I love it when you slide and they just fall into another player. Like...
Right. 19, Vikings.
Yeah.
And at 19, they managed to get quite a good player. How does he not fumble that?
Well, righty then. I don't know.
O-line.
Vera Tucker?
Yes. Yeah, Vera Tucker's really good.
Yeah.
Really good player. At 19, I think is a good. good value for him. Oh, how do you not fumble that? Every player fumbles that.
600 total yards. Gosh. I've had a really balanced game as well.
Yeah, you have.
Why
Chargers at 20.
Yeah.
And they've just seen a O-lineman go off the board, which they want, or which they wanted. And so they decide, let's just pick the next best defensive player.
Okay.
And go Caleb Farley.
Yes. Yep, nice. Love
Fill
that.
up big position of need in corner.
Yeah. Yeah.
On this board, I have got edges kind of start to fall. This is a fake.
Yes, interesting. Ooh. Close.
Yeah.
Yep.
Eagles have so many needs, it was difficult to decide which one they needed. Most 21, and they pick linebacker, Owusu Karamara.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense to me. Come on. Oh, no, you just... Oh!
How? I was sitting there and holding triangle. But that's pass interference.
Might be a little
if I've ever seen
might be a tiny bit of pass interference. Oh dear me. Right, here we go.
Right, 22 with the Giants. I moved inwards. Okay.
Just there we go. I was gonna warn you because I was feeling sportsmanly.
No, I've realised it.
Giants. Edge.
Yep.
Quitty pay.
Yep. Well done.
Eventually got there.
He falls, yeah. He falls to 22. And then followed by that edge. Cowboys realise we need edge.
Yep.
Pick up Jason Owe.
Yep. Yep, makes sense to me.
Or Jalen Phillips, whichever one. Oh, I wasn't prepared. Broncos here at 24.
Noah Fant has 200. Gosh.
Nathan audibling out of the fake.
Maybe.
Yeah, Broncos at 24. Tivin Jenkins. Oh, come on. And you never give me enough time to audible out of it.
Dang it! No, come on. The fake field goal, exactly. Why does that never work?
Broncos pick tackle at 24. Go Tevin Jenkins.
Yes, makes sense.
Because they need it.
They need it. Yep, especially if all the quarterbacks aren't there. Makes complete sense.
Exactly. No.
Oh. Down. Go down. Come on. Come on. Protect. Protect, guys. Protect. Protect. No. Make the SWAT. Kicks it straight to them, man. Why does it never... I'm trying, Matt. I'm trying. I promise I'm trying.
Give me a good play here. Give me a good play. Go for it. Right. Panthers at 25.
They also go tackle?
No.
Oh.
I told you this is weird. Wide receiver.
Oh. Terrence Marshall?
Yes.
That was a great throw. That was a great throw. Oh! No. That was a phenomenal throw under pressure. That was exactly where it needed to be.
Comes down to this, right.
Ooh.
I'm trying to get Nathan to go off.
Wait, did I jump? Yes! I didn't! I did it! I did it! It's all good.
Right.
I apologise to anyone who's having me scream down. Come on, stop this.
Ah.
Yes!
Good game.
I won one!
What's the score now?
Celebrate good times, come on. Oh.
Oh, dear.
Yeah, I think that's my first win.
Oh, dear.
See, Nathan was faking being bad all along. Exactly. I am a maestro. Noah Fant, 9 receptions,
I don't understand
250 yards.
I was in
3
coverage
touchdowns.
for those and
Woo!
somehow didn't get a single pass deflection.
Oh, right, run down these. Let's run down these last picks.
Oh dear, that'll make it a short stream.
Yeah.
Right, 26 Lions.
I don't know.
Linebacker, Zaven Collins.
Yeah, makes complete sense. Yeah.
I have him quite high. I think he's really good.
Yeah.
Other people may not see that, but I don't care. Pick number 27.
383 passing yards. Gosh.
Pick number 27, the Dolphins. Go on, Nathan.
Oh, Najee Harris.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Bengals at 28.
Are there any O-linemen left? I was going to I feel like...
There are people like Dylan Redens and Samuel Cosme, Leatherwood.
450 passing yards from Drew Lock. My goodness.
I have them not going for tackle. I have them going wide receiver.
That makes sense this far down.
Kadarius Toney.
Yes!
For the Bengals.
Big up my man Tony.
Big up. Yeah. The Florida.
Von Miller, 14 tackles. Sorry, 16 total tackles, 9 sacks.
That's why I couldn't do anything
fumble
all game long. Yeah.
Where's Drew Lock? I can only see the GOAT! Yes, Matt. I can't believe Von Miller didn't have more pass deflections. I can't believe they didn't count as pass deflections.
Right, 29.
Yeah.
Falcons.
Miles Garrett.
They need everything. Yeah, he did. He doesn't have any X factors or abilities on this game.
No, he doesn't, does he?
Which surprises me, even though he's like a 93, 95 overall.
It's because I think they took him off him.
Yes.
Which makes sense.
Yeah. Falcons need everything. At 29, they pick safety.
Yes.
Seeing as they've Keanu Neal's gone.
Yeah.
Where's he gone to again?
Oh, I can't remember.
Let me have a look. Cowboys, didn't he?
Ooh, well done, Cowboys.
Yeah. He's going to play more of a linebacker role, isn't he?
Probably, yeah.
Pick 30. San Francisco. It's not much value to be had here, but they go wide receiver.
Okay.
And they pick up Elijah Moore.
Yes. Fair play.
He's there.
He's there.
I would also say Rondale Moore would be a good pick there.
Yes, I think Rondale Moore is going to have a phenomenal career in the NFL. Like,
I think he'll be great. Yeah.
He's a freak of nature, in the best way possible.
in a very small frame, he's got some incredible kind of athletic ability. For being 5'7", I think it is. Which is why he's going to drop.
Oh gosh.
Pick 31, we have the Jets. And they go edge.
That makes complete sense, yeah.
Jalen Phillips.
Wow, that's really decent, yeah.
Yeah, that's really good value down there. Now this is difficult. I had to think Jags at 32. There was almost no value. Well,
if Lawrence is still on the board, they might go him. Yeah.
It was difficult to pick what position I wanted here. In the end, I went tackle. There's a lot of good tackles available. I went for Dylan Radens, whatever his name is.
Yes.
Butchering the surname, but
I'm so sorry.
he has a lot of upside.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I've heard a lot of people really rating him quite highly, and saying don't be surprised if he goes in the first round.
I think we're going to get surprised towards the end of the first round. I think there's going to be a lot of surprises.
Oh, absolutely. So stay tuned for Sam and Nathan being surprised at 3 a.m.
Lots of reactions. Early in the hours of the morning. Yeah, look forward to that. It's going to be fun. Yeah. Also, let us know what you want to do. Like, we'll probably end up playing a lot of Madden, but at the same time, if there's... Well, I guess maybe we'll try and talk about it in the week on Instagram or something. Sneaky kind of go followers. Because I kind of...
We're also on YouTube if you want to.
YouTube, I'm sort of using YouTube as a kind of a place to store all of the streams. So if you want to go back and watch past streams, because Twitch doesn't save them forever, so they all end up on YouTube completely unedited.
Yeah. Go see how right I was about some things earlier on in the season.
Yeah, exactly. We were right about quite a few things. That was an awful.
We were.
But then also awfully wrong about others.
Yeah.
I think my worst prediction this year was the Buccaneers might not make the playoffs.
I can't remember what my worst prediction's been. I feel like I've been fairly solid.
My
worst might have been my overconfidence in the Packers.
Yes. But you're a fan. That comes with...
I'm a fan. I followed the NFL too much.
Yeah. Because I was just thinking, because we might be able to play Madden for 4 hours, but that might just get boring to watch as well. So we might do a...
Yeah.
We could do a face cam one and do something different, potentially. We could...
Yeah.
It's difficult to know.
Let us know. We might be able to switch in between.
Yeah, we were unsure about the Steelers, weren't we? It was kind of... We had them good at some moments, not others.
Yeah. I think they showed their value, if that makes sense. In the 11 wins, it was their defense.
Yeah. I think
that held up and won them games, and it showed that their offense wasn't great and that they didn't have great maturity or leadership, really.
Yes. I think the Steelers were what the Steelers were. Like a lot of teams, you're kind of like, there's 1,000 scenarios here. We're not entirely sure kind of what each team's like. The Steelers just were what the Steelers were. They kind of they were what you saw. That the Steelers weren't hiding anything. Oh, that was awful. Oh gosh.
Yeah, especially with the kind of the whole TikTok scenario.
Yeah.
It's going to be a weird thing for the Steelers because they haven't brought in any major free agents.
No.
And they've lost a couple of veteran players.
Yes.
And they need a leader in that locker room, really. Because as much as Big Ben can be, he's really showing his age.
Yeah. He's also struggling a little bit with injuries and things, and
he is, yeah.
He's also kind of clearly going through some major life changes. So, so it wouldn't surprise me if this season is more of a carryover season that is purely to get him to retirement.
Yes, that's my thought, because he said, I can't remember how long ago it was, but I believe it was a couple of months ago. It was something about him still playing while he can.
Yeah.
Or while he has the ability to and can help the team. So it was a bit like... It felt like it was similar to Luke Kuechly's retirement speech. Except the opposite. Where Luke Kuechly said... I don't feel like I can still compete at this level and still perform at the level that
which was
I've set.
But
which was ridiculous. He's an incredible
because he
linebacker.
was phenomenal. I say it's ridiculous.
Yeah.
He knows himself better than anyone.
Well,
So,
I'm not saying his decision was ridiculous. I'm saying he himself was an incredible linebacker.
yes, yeah,
Yeah,
and if you feel
I
I
understand the decision. Yeah.
Like you know yourself better.
Whereas Big Ben was kind of like, I feel like I am playing at a good standard still, so I'm going to stay playing, essentially. Which I read and I was kind of thinking, are you really though?
Yeah, that touchdown. You should have just seen that touchdown run. That was
beautiful. Yeah, I'm watching it right now. Who's that?
Oh, Fournette.
Okay.
Fournette is actually okay in Madden. Like
he is pretty decent. Yeah.
At least in this one. Big news this week.
Yeah, no, it felt like Big Ben kind of said, "I'm still at a good level, so I'm going to play," and I kind of disagree with that.
Yeah, he's not. He's serviceable
for a team
in terms of
a team that has no running game, lost a starting O-lineman to retirement, let go their starting running back, has no defining running game whatsoever.
It would not surprise me if the Steelers are the first team to take a running back.
Yeah, their passing attack was too poor to carry them.
Yeah.
Whereas with the Chiefs, you've got Mahomes who can sling the ball downfield.
My goodness.
And they've got an incredible passing attack. Yeah. Whereas Big Ben can't do that. He can't force the ball downfield anymore.
Yeah.
And he kind of struggles with that. So a lot of their throws are underneath and are short throws.
Yeah.
And if you're not relying on a running game alongside of that, then your offense is going nowhere.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because then teams can just key in. Ooh. This is the most likely situation to happen here. This is how we're going to beat it.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Ooh.
So, yeah.
Yeah.
Steelers to pick Najee Harris 24.
I would not be surprised. I
wouldn't either, but O-line I think is the bigger need for them.
Ooh.
Potentially trade up, grab quarterback.
That would be big. Really big.
Yeah. The problem is there's 5 quarterbacks that'll go in the first round. Top 15. I don't see any of them dropping below that.
No.
Purely for the value of quarterbacks.
Yeah.
More than the value of the players themselves.
Yeah.
Looking at you, Mac Jones.
Yeah. I'd also be really interested to know, just on and off.
But the next quarterback there, is in round 3, really.
Yeah, I don't put any of the others.
Kellen Mond and Kyle Trask. They're kind of round 3.
Maybe late round
day 3.
2.
I don't see them that high. I see them kind of day 3 picks, early day 3.
Yeah.
So round 3 and 4, really.
Lots of people are putting David Mills. Stanford QB. They're putting him really high, and I'm like, really? Like that feels too high for me. But like late first, and I'm like, really? Late first?
Late first? No.
No. I wouldn't put him above Kyle Trask. I think that's your number one mistake.
Yeah. Yeah. And I see Kyle Trask as an early third.
My goodness, Tyler Eifert. No, it's not even Tyler Eifert, that's Jeff Swaim. What?
Why did you throw that on a screen?
Because I could. And also he felt open. Obviously he wasn't, but DJ Chark. Gosh. Yeah, I am interested to know what people watch our stream on. Because I know you can watch it on PlayStation stuff. I don't know if you can watch it on Xbox. Because I have been considering, because I'm thinking about next gen, and I'm currently graduating from a master's, so I don't have a lot of time to think about next gen.
Yeah.
Okay. Useful. Thanks, Matt. So I'm thinking, because I play a lot of sports games, and you can get Xbox Game Pass with EA Access, I'm considering getting an Xbox and Xbox Live, not Xbox Live, Xbox Game Pass at next gen.
Mm.
Because then I can get all of the sports games. So
Yeah.
like if you think Xbox Game Pass is £10 a month, kind of something like that. Over a year, that's kind of 120 quid. But that 120 quid would be worth like 2 or 3 sports games. So if I'm getting...
Yeah, it's not bad. It's not bad, yeah.
So that also means I can upgrade Madden. So that's part of my contemplation. My only worry is I love the PlayStation exclusives.
The
exclusives are so good.
I personally, I think I'm going to be sticking with PlayStation is my thought. But then again, I'm not going to be getting both.
No.
Just because it's money.
No. Who can afford both?
Student loan.
I envy those who can afford both.
Yeah. But obviously that's going to be a few months away when they're actually in stock. Things like that.
Oh my goodness, he's still going. Whoa! Gosh.
Wow.
That was some run, Minshew. Jeff Swaim is a beast. Right.
Right, so you're playing as the Jags next stream.
Yeah. I really wish they'd done more like kind of NFL Street sort of stuff. Like, then we wouldn't have to play Madden the entire stream potentially.
Yeah. I mean, they might introduce some of that into Madden 22.
Sorry. I'm already unimpressed with Madden 22, which is bad. Like, they haven't even released anything and I'm already unimpressed.
They said they'd fix a whole bunch of stuff in Madden 21 and Madden 22 for franchise mode, which was the main thing
which
we want
was
fixed.
A complete lie.
So they've said that and then did nothing in Madden 21.
Did you
so
see...
we've got hopes for Madden 22, but doesn't look great.
The interesting thing I saw, there was I didn't actually watch the whole video. They did a message or something, and in the background, in the background they showed Coaching Carousel, like a prototype of it. And I'm like, that really scares me, because if they're like, oh, we're just going to tease this here because we know you're waiting for it. It's like, if that's the one big feature of Madden 22 and they don't fix anything else, like that just doesn't, that's not great.
Yeah, it doesn't quite sit right,
No. I'm not sure how that would work. It's a lot harder to do street NFL than street basketball or football. Absolutely, I agree. But I did like I haven't played the yard.
The yard looks decent.
I like the concept of the yard. Oh, that was just wrong.
If they do it right,
Yeah, I think potentially with the yard, you potentially need to not do plays, if that makes sense. Rather than have plays, just have everybody be a button. If you want to throw to them, you throw to them. If you don't want to throw to them, you don't. Basically. But also, that way you can do back passes, you can do all the funky stuff, you can do passing it around, and so...
Yeah. And as you said, defending doesn't exist on the yard.
No. So...
Yeah.
But they are but maybe less kind of street stuff, but I know if you look at... They did an NFL Street game, and you can like run up walls and stuff, and that's cool. But also 2K are doing like more, what did they call it? Not simulation stuff. So it's like arcade. And so we could get some really interesting arcade stuff. So maybe that'll be like not pay to win Ultimate Team. If you blitz, it's an easy throw. If you drop back, QB. Yeah, exactly. So yeah, those. Come follow us on Instagram, because that's where we feel like we're better able to chat with you guys.
I'll also suggest some games that we should play on our next couple of streams. Maybe we can do like a best of 3 or something at the draft.
We're always trying to think of ways to do things better. It's just we've got a very busy schedule, so it's very easy to just press stream with Madden and talk about stuff. But but we do want to continue to develop, to make more something more interesting things
more
to
interesting
watch.
content. Yeah.
So we will try and.
Yeah.
I think potentially in the off season we may just end up streaming Madden and kind of not talking about the NFL and just chatting with you guys.
Anything, yeah.
Just chatting with you guys about our content and just having fun playing Madden and which I'm very happy to do.
Yeah, and if anyone wants to join us, we're on PS4 and we play Madden 20 because Madden 21 is a disgusting game.
You could do something like Minecraft or chill game.
Yeah,
exactly. That's a great idea.
Well, we still have that world that we haven't been on for months.
We do, yeah. So yeah, we are thinking things through. I'm also. I don't know. I don't watch. Kind of, from where I'm looking, our stream looks like watchable quality. Because in the past I didn't.
Yeah.
In the past I had a go at buying some kind of software, or not software, well hardware even, to watch to stream off the computer so that it doesn't, like, the stream doesn't fail when we change game.
Yes, yeah, that's a big one.
But I don't know if the quality's going to drop or whether. You'll have to let us know.
Yeah. But yeah, it's just if you do have any feedback, let us know because we would really value it.
Sack. I'm getting Instagram messages as we speak.
Even if it's just keep everything the same or stuff like that. It's always great to hear from what you guys want because ultimately you're the ones watching it.
Yeah. I've had an Instagram suggestion that we should build a stadium on Minecraft.
Oof.
That would take a while.
That would take a while.
But I'm down for it. I'm like, that would.
Although, yeah, I play more games than I do study for uni, which is probably at this point.
I don't quite have that time, so actually sitting down to do this, to build a stadium on Minecraft on our stream, might be quite nice. Just
yeah. What stadium?
Well, let's just start out with an NFL stadium, and then we'll work out what.
Yeah, team. that's what I'm saying. Yeah, what team? You've got to go iconic.
Iconic. Or we could just build our own stadium. We'll do the Stay Nash Scorpions. For those wondering what on earth that is, that was the name of our fancy NFL league.
Yes.
Because that's the road we all live. I say we all lived on. We lived on.
We lived on. Yeah. Yeah, we could.
Sacked.
Yeah, it would have to be fairly
Would
downscaled.
be a ground you'd have to downscale it a lot. I don't know. It would take a while, so it would give us a lot of content.
Yeah. Give us kind of like at least 5 streams worth of stuff.
Yeah. Well, more than that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be quite something.
Lambeau Field.
Maybe we should have a go at Lambeau. Why aren't you blocking the other guy? Oh, doesn't matter. Minshew breaks 2 sacks. Gosh. Anyway, on that note, thank you everyone for watching again. We absolutely love you guys. Thank you to our new followers. We've had a couple of new followers. We are over 250 views. It's crazy. We love doing what we do, and you guys are great. And we'll see you on Friday. And it's going to be easier for you Americans. Brits, we feel you. We love you. We're sticking with you. It's we're going to load up on caffeine and
don't worry.
Yeah. And yeah, we'll see you in the morning, Brits. We can do it.